Hi, this is Laurence Russell for Satellite Evolution Group here at Asia Tech Singapore. I'm with Louis Dubin from Comtech. Lou, how are you enjoying the show?
Doing great. Thanks for the interview, and I appreciate your time, and we're having a great time here in the show. It's been two and a half years since I've personally been back to Asia, and it's been since, 2019 since we've had communication, now TechX, and we're really grateful to be here.
Yesterday you said complex requirements across the ground segment can fracture the market. Do you think that'll hold off monopolization as these markets consolidate in the years ahead?
I think that our customers are asking us for ubiquitous hardware that works across many different platforms, but the reality is these platforms are very different. They're very complex, and I do think it's going to be a significant effort to have ground equipment manufacturers work across multiple different platforms. And I don't think it will be a monopoly, but I do think there will be very independent infrastructures that are not going to, at least initially, allow vendors to work across platforms and essentially open up their specifications to each other to allow my hardware, for example, to work across any platform, or my competitor's hardware to work across any platform. So I think for a while you are going to see a separation or a fracturing across the industry for some time to come.
Terrific. Flexibility is frequently described as a premier selling point for connectivity solutions. How does Comtech's hybrid VSAT offer reliability?
So when our customers ask us for flexibility, what they're really saying is, I want to buy a single platform that can service a multitude of applications. And if you want to think of two extremes, for example, I want to buy your platform and I want it to service cruise ships. So I want high throughput, I want the best quality of experience, I want gigabits of data, and at the same time, I want to invest my money in your platform, and I also want it to service ATM machines. When I slide my car in, it may send 20 bits of data once every 5 hours. And they want a single platform that kind of reaches those expanses. So what we've done is we've tried to introduce a dynamic set of waveforms that are appropriate for high throughput or could be appropriate for a highly oversubscribed model. And in doing so, we're hoping to allow our customer to reach a wide customer base.
Terrific. Flexibility isn't just on the ground. Players want multi-orbit agility too, which Comtech can also address. How have you seen demand change for your CDM 780 modem?
So that's you're exactly right. We are already being asked to have our products work on GEO, on MEO, and on LEO. And our CDM 760 modem, which is the predecessor to the CDM 780, as well as the CDM 780 modem, are already all three orbit capable. So our modems, essentially, you can have them working on GEO orbit. They can be switched to a MEO orbit, and they can perform things like hitless antenna handover, where you're looking at two satellites and you're comparing the signals and you're trying to find out when you should do an antenna handover or a satellite handover. And they are also now capable of working on LEO platforms, and they are actually. So it's not that these products are capable of doing this, they're actually installed and running on all three. The same exact product is installed and running on all three different orbits on multiple different manufacturers of satellites.
Terrific. As the spectrum expands and orbits become more populated, how can we expect Comtech to adapt to the future and continue their gold standard?
So yeah, the spectrums are getting crowded, whether or not we're selling our soul to the devil by selling off C-band spectrum, and or just running out of spectrum and moving higher up in band. So what is Comtech doing? Comtech is actually investing in research and development. We're investing in the higher bands. We're investing heavily in TWTA technologies and SSPA technologies. We're probably about 80% market share leader in TWTAs for Q and V band. So as the lower bands get crowded out, we're being pushed further and further north, and we're investing heavily in our products, in our RF products specifically, to address those bands and kind of be first to address them.
Terrific. Louis Dubin, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.